JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news.
Alright.
Three killed after taxi slams into a truck on Brunswick Avenue in Spanish Town. 3 people are dead following a crash involving a taxi along Brunswick Avenue in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, on Saturday afternoon. They are 73-year-old taxi operator Cecil Kemp of Thompson Pen, Patsy Bagaloo Gain of Winters Pen, and a 17-year-old student, Jamelia Wallace, of Bendon District in Kitson Town, all communities in the parish. The police report that at about 3:30 p.m., Kemp was driving the 2011 Nissan AD wagon with Bagaloo Gain and Wallace aboard when it rear-ended the international truck that had stopped at a traffic light near McCoy's Land. Kemp and Bagaloo Gain died on the spot, while Wallace succumbed to her injuries at the Spanish Town Hospital. The St. Catherine North Traffic Department is investigating. The crash took place less than 24 hours after firefighter Cheyenne Nelson was killed in a two-vehicle collision in the Brunswick Avenue area. Centon policeman hospitalized after accidental shooting by colleague. A constable from the Sentons Bay Police Station is hospitalized following an alleged accidental shooting by a colleague on Saturday night. The incident reportedly occurred on the AGR Byfield Highway in St. Anne around 10 p.m. Police signaled the driver for Toyota Ipsum observed driving recklessly to stop. Reports say when the vehicle stopped, a man with a gun allegedly exited and opened fire on the police. The cops returned fire, causing the gunman to flee, while 2 others in the vehicle were detained. During the exchange, a policeman's gun accidentally discharged, injuring the 29-year-old constable in both legs. He was rushed to the Sentons Bay Hospital. The Police High Command and the Independent Commission of Investigations INDICOM have launched inquiries into the incident. Man fatally shot by police after alleged gun attack in St. Catherine. A 31-year-old man was fatally shot by police after he and others allegedly fired at officers during an operation in St. Catherine on Saturday. He has been identified as Jaborni Dunkley of Nelson Street, Old Harbour. The incident occurred around 4:30 p.m. in Bellows Gate, where the police were conducting an operation. They came under fire upon arriving at a shop and bar. The cops returned fire, causing the attackers to flee. Dunkley was later found with gunshot wounds and was pronounced dead at the Spanish Town Hospital. The Independent Commission of Investigations has been notified. PNP supporters in Clon Northern mourn passing of council caretaker. Supporters of the People's National Party, PNP, have been plunged into mourning following Sunday morning's passing of Charles Wilson, properly called Sweatsuit, the party's council caretaker for the Sherwood Content Division in Clon Northern. His death was confirmed by Dennis Meadows, the PNP's Clon Northern constituency chairman. Wilson reportedly died in the Falmouth Public General Hospital, where he was recently admitted after a brief illness. He failed in his bid to unseat the Jamaica Labour Party's Dunstan Harper in the February local government election in the Sherwood Content Division. Clarendon Police investigating sudden death of Detective Inspector. The Clarendon Police have launched an investigation into the sudden death of a 51-year-old Detective Inspector Donovan Hutchinson on Saturday. It was found unresponsive about 4:30 p.m. at his home in Longwood District in the parish. Hutchinson was pronounced dead at the Maple Hospital. He was attached to the operations branch. His untimely passing has shocked many in the police force. 22-year-old security guard charged with co-worker's murder. A 22-year-old Clarendon man has been charged with the November 2023 murder of his co-worker. Charged is 22-year-old Orlando Gale, otherwise called Lando, a security guard of Fern Crescent, Hayes, Maple in Clarendon. He is implicated in the stabbing death of 22-year-old Ainsley Hall, also a security guard. Reports from the Maple police are that at about 7:10 a.m. on the above-mentioned date, Hall and Gale were both employed to the same company, were both at the barracks, when a physical altercation developed between them. Gale reportedly used a knife to stab Hall several times to his upper body before fleeing the scene. The police were summoned, and Hall was taken to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Gale was later arrested and charged. His court date is being finalized. Teen charged in $33,000 Portmore robbery. Four faced $6 million bank fraud charges in Portland. Construction worker Antoine Robinson, otherwise called Breda, 18, has been charged with larceny for allegedly breaking into a Gregory Park home in Portmore, St. Catherine, and stealing $33,000 worth of items. Robinson, a construction worker, allegedly broke into a woman's house while she was dropping her son at school on Friday. He reportedly gained entry through a window at about 7:20 a.m. Robinson, who lives on Glenville Lane in Gregory Park, was apprehended by citizens and handed over to the St. Catherine South Police. In a separate case in Portland, 3 men have been charged with simple larceny, unauthorized access to an account, and conspiracy to defraud, following an incident at a bank in the parish capital, Port Antonio, between August 20 and August 26. The accused are 35-year-old mechanic Dwayne Campbell, otherwise called Dippo, 27-year-old Davian Brown, otherwise called Darky, and a 27-year-old taxi operator Omer Weber, otherwise called Shay. The police allege that a woman claiming to be an account holder contacted the bank and requested money be transferred from her personal account to 5 other account holders who are also members of the bank. The money, amounting to $5.7 million, was later withdrawn from the account. An investigation was launched, and Campbell, Brown, and Weber were later arrested. 3 men charged in connection with a series of crimes across the country. Authorities in St. Catherine North have launched an extensive probe into 3 men of Kingston addresses who are suspected of being involved in a series of crimes across St. Catherine and other parishes. The police have not released the names of the suspects as investigations are ongoing. Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP Colin McKenzie, who heads the Criminal Investigations Branch in the Spanish Town North Division, confirmed that the 3 men have already been charged with several serious offenses, including robbery with aggravation, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and use in a crime to commit a felony. The charges stem from a robbery that took place on August 22, 2024 in the Jericho district of St. Catherine. According to DSP McKenzie, the robbery occurred around 4:30 p.m. when 4 men in a white Nissan Tiana arrived at a business place, brandished guns, and robbed the female owner of an undetermined sum of money, assorted liquor, cigarettes, cell phones, and other valuables. The men then fled the scene in the same vehicle. On August 25, acting on intelligence and utilizing the Jamaica eye surveillance system, the police intercepted a white Nissan Tiana along the Spanish Town bypass at around 11 a.m. A search of the vehicle uncovered a 9mm pistol loaded with 17 cartridges. 3 men aboard the vehicle were arrested and subsequently placed in an identification parade where one was positively identified, leading to the charges. We are conducting further investigations as these men are not from St. Catherine, they are from Kingston. So we are in communication with our counterparts to see if they are so involved, and if so, other organized crime charges will be laid against them, DSP McKenzie stated. The police are also exploring the possibility that these men may be connected to criminal activities in St. Anne, St. Mary, and St. Elizabeth. The public is urged to provide any information regarding recent robberies and shootings to the Spanish Town Criminal Investigations Branch. Meanwhile, Acting Senior Superintendent Upton Nicholson reported that a man who was fatally shot during a shootout with security forces on Port Henderson Road is suspected of involvement in 2 recent murders in the parish. His identity is also being withheld pending further investigations. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.